What am I doing to invest in my relationship? Communication. That was something that I did in the very, very beginning of the relationship. Before I actually got into the relationship with my husband 6 years ago, one of the biggest things I think we both did is we got really honest and really clear about what it is that we want in a relationship, what we expect in a relationship, what we need in a relationship. And we really kind of unpacked that and unpacked our baggage and shared stories, and we worked through the issues as they came up. I didn't seek advice from people unless they had the relationship or the life that I wanted, especially when it comes to relationship. I think one of the biggest things that people tend to do is they tend to go and seek advice from people in order to basically rally the troops and figure out who's on their side in order to back or justify what it is that they're going through. Or, not saying everyone does that, or what they're doing is they're venting and they're frustrated. And a lot of times the advice that they're getting from people in regards to a relationship, you really have to ask yourself, do they currently have the relationship that you want to be in? Is their spouse or partner, is that someone that you would actually want to date? Is that archetype of person the person that you want in your life? Is that where your expectations are? Because if they don't have a relationship that you actually admire and you actually want and you want to achieve to that level, why are you taking their advice? Because their advice gets you exactly what they have. That's the advice they have to offer. And so I didn't take a lot of people's advice when it came to my relationship in the beginning. I listened to my own intuition, and if I had issues or I had concerns, I went directly to the source and I talked to him, and it was uncomfortable and it was scary and it was the beginning, but I did it anyways, and he literally met me where I was and he reciprocated and he did exactly the same. And for me, that's how I knew this was somebody that was willing to take the time and invest in me what I was investing in him. And through that, we worked through our issues and we unpacked what we needed to pack, and then we created a rhythm that both of us could flow within without actually extinguishing the other or stepping on each other. And so we're allowed to just be who we need to be in the moment. And anytime something comes up, we communicate. That's what I do to invest in my relationship. I have the hard conversations. I show up. I take the time to actively listen. And I actually think before I speak and actually put thought into like what it is that I'm saying. But mostly, I don't ever try to step on him or not allow him to shine in order for me to shine. I definitely, like him and I have become best friends. And so there is a really strong sense that we actually genuinely like each other, but also want the best for one another, regardless of what that means. And so that's how I show up for my relationship. How do you? Comment below.